Good evening, this is Volt News Network, and we're giving you a doozy of a report tonight. This is a big one on weapons, so stay tuned. This is a Saturday night stick-up. Weaponry extends all the way back to when the first hunter picked up a rock and thought, "Man, imagine being hit with this." Weaponry has come a long way from there, from bows and arrows to cannons and muskets, continuing on until we invented ways to move these weapons around, and started creating these weapons on platforms called war machines to do our dirty work. Some of these mighty war machines have famously done some serious damage over the years. Almost everyone here has heard of a tank or an armored vehicle, and those are the basis for ground defenses in the modern age. Then you got the crazy eggheads that stuck wings on one of these weapons platforms or made them float. Warships and warplanes are the support and fire and the backbone of a modern military's defensive forces. Able to respond quickly to a changing situation on the battlefield is important, and having the ability to cover multiple domains of war is the key to a well-rounded and bulletproof defense strategy. The United States military is the best in the world as this here multi-domain warfare. They practically invented those words right there. The United States has laid out the domains of their warfare for all to observe. Land, sea, air, space, and even a domain you don't normally think about, cyber information domain. These 5 areas of focus for the military are how they make sure they have a full-spectrum defense plan for anything that could be cooked up and sent our way. Did you hear me mention one of them domains right there? Space. Now that's not something everyone thinks of when we talk about battlefields, but the final frontier is all the rage in the media these days when it comes to fighting. And we just saw the first official instance of space combat last week. The founding of the United States Space Force comes right on time as the newest branch of our military. Now let's get into the bones of why we're here tonight rambling about this here military game. We're talking about the future of combat itself. Military powers around the world are investing heavily in research and development of advanced new technologies such as robotics, artificial intelligence, lasers, and directed energy weapons. Just going off what we already know about and not what is top secret in a desert somewhere, the United States is already contracting robotic stealth bomber planes, the Iron Dome laser, and has had railguns mounted on futuristic, boxy-looking destroyer warships. After the new stealth bomber was seen flying this week, people around the world are comparing the looks of the new advanced 6th-generation warplane to those of UFOs. Now, in conclusion, I don't claim to know what they have coming, but this has been an overview of what weapons are, where they came from, and where they are going. And while I might not be sure where they are going, I can point you in that direction with a little history. That's all from Volt News tonight. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for your recap show. This is Wade Watson. Good night.